There's been a lot of speculation that you'll soon be back in the Bravo world. So, why would returning to reality TV interest you? Because honestly, I love being an emotional masochist. That's the truth. There's just something about reality television that I live for. I love watching it. I love creating it. It scratches a very specific itch for me. I'm crazy like that, and I own it. With Vanderpump Rules coming back, does it feel strange knowing a new group will now take over that legacy? It's a little surreal, but I'm genuinely excited for them. They've got some very big shoes to fill, but from what I've heard, they've done an incredible job. Production wrapped recently, and everyone's saying it's really good. When we stepped away, everyone kind of knew we were ready. It wasn't like we were pushed out. It was time. We didn't want to do it anymore. It was time to hand over the torch to a younger, wilder, new generation. When I talked to Sheena for her book, she said she thought we could have done a few more seasons of Vanderpump Rules. Do you agree? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't know what that would have even looked like. It had run its course. Sometimes, you just have to know when something's done. And it was done. At the end of Vanderpump Rules 1.0. There was that moment where you all broke the fourth wall, saying, "We're supposed to show our whole lives." Do you wish you'd handled that differently? Yes, if I'm being honest, I wish I'd just stayed quiet. It was over. I didn't need to make that final statement. She's referring, of course, to the major scandal that rocked the Bravo universe. It was a moment where emotions ran high. The world rallied behind one person, and suddenly, they were treated like Beyoncé. But no one had actually committed a crime. We were all just dealing with the fallout of human mistakes. I made someone feel unprotected, and I deeply regret that. The way they felt was valid, but it also wasn't the way I intended for things to go. If someone had done that to me, I would have completely lost my mind. It's now been almost a year and a half since Vanderpump Rules ended for all of us. That's the longest stretch of time I've gone without cameras in my face since my career began. So how has that been? Honestly, freaking awesome. Although hold on, you're blinding me with your necklace. Oh, this? You're going to die. I finally did it. I repurposed my engagement ring. Can you believe it? I went to this amazing jeweler, and he told me, "You have to do what I did for Sofia Vergara." And I said, if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for me. He looked at me and said, "We'll put it right in the hole." And I just laughed. Well, something should be in one of my holes. Might as well be this diamond. If you're going to put something in a hole, it might as well sparkle. Exactly. Now it's beautiful, meaningful, and something I can pass down without any weird emotional baggage. It's new bling for a new chapter. The 35-year-old reality star has also rebranded her popular podcast from Give Them Lala to, untraditionally, Lala, the sober mother of two, says the change reflects her evolution. When I got into a relationship and decided that was the person I wanted to start a family with, I pictured this picture-perfect cookie-cutter household. But life didn't go that way, she explains. I wouldn't have chosen what happened, but through all that chaos, I was given new choices. Untraditionally, Lala is about taking back control of your life, even when things don't go as planned. You can still choose the life you want. Now, let's talk about her new $3 million modern farmhouse in the San Fernando Valley, complete with a pool and a basketball court. "This is my main room," she says. "It's where we all hang out. I'm still settling in, but I love having a home where there's always something to do. People in the pool, people by the fire pit, a few bad basketball games. It's just a fun space." She laughs. "Do I actually play basketball? No, I'm terrible. It's mortifying, but it's cool having the option." The house spans more than 5,000 square feet with 7 bedrooms. Lala lives here with her 2 daughters, her mother and her brother. "I love when the house looks this clean," she says. "But once everyone's home, it's chaos. A beautiful explosion of family chaos." She leads the way into her bedroom. "So, this is where the magic happens. Till about 7 a.m., she jokes. And by magic, I mean sleep. That's the real magic these days. The space feels serene and luxurious. I wanted it to have a hotel vibe, clean, minimal.com. I'm weird like that. I love when everything feels polished." She demonstrates the blackout shades. "These are the best. I can be in bed, say it's housewives time, and get fully in the zone. This is actually where I watch all my housewives shows. If anyone dares talk to me while it's on, it's over. I'm locked in. So, which housewives are currently bringing you the most joy? Oh, you're asking me to pick favorites? She laughs. But I'll say this, I adore Tamra Judge. She's been completely vindicated this season, and I love that for her. And Marisol from Miami. She's the gift that keeps on giving. Back in the main room, sunlight floods through large windows. This is my peace zone, Lala says. It's relaxing. It's calm. Ocean, my daughter, still sleeps with me, which maybe isn't great. But one day, she won't. So I'm embracing it while I can. Next stop, the media area and Ocean's playroom. This was supposed to be my gym, she admits, laughing. Who was I kidding? I turned it into our little theater room instead. On the wall hangs a massive 100-inch TV. Above it, a sculpted bird holds her late father's ashes. There's no doubt my dad's in this house, she says softly. You'd think after 7.5 years I could talk about him without crying, but it's still hard. I think he'd be very proud. Losing him changed everything for our family. It reminded us that time is precious, and I don't want to spend a single moment away from them. So, does the title mom feel like the one that defines her most? Absolutely, she says without hesitation. It's the one label I love wearing. It's the proudest thing I've ever done. My purpose lies with my 2 girls. Everything I do now carries higher stakes. I want to raise them to be better than my kind, confident, and always aware of their worth. Just then, her daughter walks in, dressed as Princess Jasmine. Are you Jasmine or Ocean today? Lala asks. Jasmine. The little one beams. Oh, are you going to show me the world? I can show you the world, she sings, twirling. When you're a princess, you have to show off your look, Lala says, smiling proudly. The moment captures everything that defines Lala Kent's new chapter: strength, humor, growth, and fierce love for her family. Well, the interviewer says, thank you for your time, Princess Jasmine, and thank you. Mama, you're welcome, Lala replies warmly. Thanks for coming.